The Washoe County Sheriff's Office is applying for money from Homeland Security to remodel parts of its jail for immigration and customs enforcement or ICE operations. Jaden Urban joins us here in the studio. Jaden, the sheriff wanted to clear up some misconceptions with this funding.
Yes, the first that he wanted to hit home was this is Homeland Security money and not FEMA dollars. Also, Sheriff Darren Balaam says that the state was required to spend a certain amount on border security and protections for this year. And since ICE already works out of the Washoe County Jail, they looked for ways to iron out some wrinkles in the operations. ICE raids and protests have become a charged topic around the nation as of late. Washoe County Sheriff Darren Balaam says he has received calls of concern around the community. He wants to reiterate that nothing has changed and they have worked with ICE for more than 30 years.
It hasn't changed from sheriff to sheriff to sheriff. It hasn't changed from president to president to president since I started in 1995.
For multiple years, the office has applied for funding from the Homeland Security Grant Program. Anyone in the state can apply for it. Balaam says that grant helps fund the Citizens Emergency Response Team and their bomb squad. There's another source called the Urban Area Security Initiative, or the UASI. That source only goes to Clark County since they have the larger population. The HSGP and the UASI sources look to be at risk of being gone.
So this year what happened was the federal government at the stroke of midnight said there was no UASI funding on a Friday. On a Saturday, they called the states and said, there is UASI funding, and for the state of Nevada, which it was roughly around $3 million, they doubled it. It was $6 million, with a caveat.
The caveat being that 10% of each source was to be used on border security and protections. With ICE currently operating out of the jail, the county wanted to look for ways to ease up the process. The first being streamlining the release and holding process.
So the same with ICE. When they come pick up their ICE inmates to transport them out, that takes anywhere from 1 to 3 hours.
The other being a place where ICE can conduct interviews.
I think for anybody to be asked personal questions, you'd probably prefer to be in a nice interview room where that confidential information is being shared in an interview room. So we're remodeling one of our storage rooms and giving ICE an interview room. That's all we're doing for this grant.
Balaam stresses they are not increasing capacity and that operations are continuing as they always have.
We're here to keep people safe and we're here to help people. And so when it comes to that, I don't care about your status. I'm here to help you. I care about somebody who's preying upon you. And if that's the case, then I'm going to deal with it because that's what I took an oath to do.
Sheriff Balaam says that this won't come to fruition until at least the middle of next year. It needs approval from the federal, state, and county level before they can even start designing the project. Covering the story, Jaden Urban, 2 News Nevada.